The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss, and despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Hurts.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Got him in. It's Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Throwing is Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Here's Hurts to throw.
Touchdown! A.J. Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45. So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes.
11.
I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with,
If
right?
you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line. Red on red.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Well, the Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. And that'll be complete to Dillon.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get...
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Damone Clark.
The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 78 yards.
And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The Jaguars at 9-7 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Red, 23. Think right open. Red.
Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Well, now how about this return? Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
From the 44, Hurts. They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 15.
11. Think right open. Hey, kill.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Hey. Think right.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Going deep here for Parker. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 87 yards.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Another pass complete to Bellinger.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Looking to throw.
He's got Bellinger.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw again. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jags offense and their wideout getting set to go once more.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Right back to him on first down.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
11. Hey, Lion. 30 left. 11, Agate. There we go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is going to be intercepted.
And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Going deep here for Parker. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Go, go, let's go. Red, 23.
They go play action now. Lawrence. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. In motion goes the tight end. To try again after the sack. Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Still second down.
Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And now after coughing up the football, serious concerns on that sideline. Their defense surrenders the tying touchdown to start the third quarter. And now the offense follows that up by committing the turnover.
And I think you're sensing the exact same thing that I'm sensing, that the energy, much different here in the second half. We talk about it a lot, but you can feel it kind of rippling through the stadium, and it's affecting the players.
Big 13 heavy.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a short gain down to about the 33. Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go, sir.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
Let's go.
No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Here we go, sir.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Jaguars have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, Erickson. That's complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A nice little juke. Touchdown, Jaguars! A 77-yard punt return. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts. That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Back now in Jacksonville, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Hurts.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devon Achane.
37 yards.
And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Rip, 23. Take right over.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. And the Jaguars send out their punter, standing just about on his own goal line. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's into a crowd. And
now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Hey, hey, hey.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. And
he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jaguars are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts. Complete. Dillon.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
This is 1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. As time